Hello, Darin Martineau, and I'm back. And in this video, we're going to talk about the classics of magic. We're going to talk about some of my recommendation of some of the best classic magic books. And I'm going to give you recommendations. And I'm going to talk about my new Master Magic membership site, which is only $20 a month. You get access to everything, thousands of magic. So we're going to talk about one of my products here, which I highly recommend. And it's a $200 product, and you get 70 instructional magic videos, and you get 23 classic magic ebooks in it. So you're going to learn in this one product alone over 2,000 amazing magic tricks. Now, we don't have time to talk about every single trick, of course, we'd be here forever. But what I'm going to do is recommend some of the books that some of the best magicians in the world recommend so that you can see if you're getting started in magic, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Some people I know, they don't like books, but they're missing out. What are they missing out on? They're missing out on a lot of hidden gems. There's an old saying in magic, the best way to hide a good trick is to put it in print. Now, if you don't like books, that's why I have videos in here and I show modern renditions of these things. So it doesn't matter if you don't like books because I've got videos in here. But anyways, I love books and I'm going to explain to you why, because that's where I find the gold, the gems. Now, um, of course, we're going to go over a list in this product. Like I said, it includes over 70 instructional magic videos, and that's modern magic as well as classic magic in there, and then 23 magic ebooks. So this is just one of my products. I have over 240 products, and we don't have time to go over everything in here, but we're going to talk about some of the books that I recommend if you're a beginner in magic. Okay? Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, this is for everybody. Okay? But especially as a beginner. Um, Classic Secrets of Magic by Bruce Elliott. This is one that's included, and this is from 1962. In this book, he covers a lot of the classics of magic. And in other videos, I've talked about that, so we're going to go on to some other things. But the next one is Modern Coin Magic by Bobo, which has 116 coin sleights and 236 coin tricks. This is a classic, and there's many, many classics in there. The next one, which I've talked about in other videos, is Modern Magic by Professor Hoffman. Professor Hoffman has written many books. He's written uh, he's written his Modern Magic, More Magic, and Later Magic. It's known as his trilogy. But he also has written other books as well. I'm not going to go into a big extensive list on this one, but I am going to talk about his key books, which are um, we've talked about Modern Magic, which is it's a very solid book even to this day. You're going to learn magic with coins, cards. Not only that, magic with handkerchiefs, wands, watches, hats, dice, dominoes, and other items, and includes advice on professional magic presentation, hundreds of magic effects carefully described in this volume, and it is gold mined for modern magician. Yes, absolutely. Next, we have The Art of Magic by T. Nelson Downs. Okay, I'm not going to go, I'll do individual videos on each book, which is what I'm going to do, but here I'm just talking about these are some books. And one piece of advice that I got from one of my mentors, which is Gary Darwin, and he's from Las Vegas, where I grew up, and he was the oldest resident magician of Las Vegas. He was best friends with Lance Burton, and he actually left his collection to Lance Burton. So if you're living in Las Vegas or you're ever visiting it, you want to go to UNLV, right? Go to the college UNLV, because what he did was Lance Burton um, donated this whole collection of like over $1 million of books, so you can go in there and you can literally access these books. So not a lot of people know that. So I'm going to put out some good information here. Now, we're going to talk about Art of Magic by T. Nelson Downs. Now, we've talked about that. We're going to go over the next book, which is Stars of Magic. This is learned over 40 professional close-up routines from people like Di Vernon, Slidini, and many more. Next one is a key book. It's called Encyclopedia of Card Tricks by Jean Hugard. It has over 600 card tricks in it. It has over 400, like over 420 I guess spelling tricks were really popular back then, but it has a lot of things with regular cards and with gaff cards. But there's a lot of good ideas in there. We're going to make review video for over each one. This is an overview video, and then I'm going to make individual ones. So leave comments below if you'd like some more me to go more in depth on any of these books, because I would consider myself a book expert because I love magic books and I study a lot about them. So we have Encyclopedia of Card Tricks by Jean Hugard, right? Next, we have The Royal Road to Card Magic, which many experts swear by this book. It's got over 100 card tricks in it. Um, I've made videos on it, and I will make more talking about the best tricks out of there, but there's been many products created out of that. The next one we're going to talk about to recommend, whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, but especially as a beginner, is Expert Card Technique by Jean Hugard. I think that's one of his best. I think it's between that and The Royal Road. The Royal Road to Card Magic is more when you want to make the transition from beginner to intermediate, and it explains the sleights, and then it shows you tricks with those sleights, so it's very progressive. And if you want to get into advanced magic, then I would highly recommend getting Expert Card Technique. But you need to get the third edition. It has around 335 pages. You're going to learn 341 card sleights and card tricks. It includes several secret card trick methods previously known only to these lost card experts. It includes passes, palming, false shovels, false cuts, changes, crimps, jogs, reverses, rear palms, and much, much more. So I think that's one of the best books by Jean Hugard. But I have done products where I release like combinations of like the Jean Hugard collection, etc., etc. Next one we have Encyclopedia of Rope Tricks. It was compiled by Stuart James, who is known as a great magic creator. It has over 150 rope tricks in it. The next one is the Lincoln Rings book by Jack Miller. The next book is Master Magic University, and that's written by myself and my good friend Brian Smedley. Now, you can go get all these books, but if you get like our book, uh, Master Magic University, you will see that like we go over like you can't say everything, but it is very good. We go over terminology, we go over basics, we go over lists of the classics, and we go over fundamentals. So it's a very solid foundation as a beginner that I'd highly recommend this book. And I've gotten 5 stars from random reviewers from Amazon from that. So I highly recommend that. Next is Master Coin Magic. That's one of my books. Next one we have is a classic book called My Best by J.G. Thompson. I will do a product in the future on J.G. Thompson because I really love his books. Uh, he's got 193 superb magic tricks from 115 leading pro magicians. Next, we have Real Street Magic, which is one of my books. Then we have SpongeBob Miracles, which is a book that Brian Smedley and myself did. Next, we have Mentalism Book 1 by Al Baker and Mentalism Book 2 by Al Baker. Inside here, you get really awesome versions of the card ACAN, which is any card, any number, and much more. Next, we have Pro Magic Scripts and Jokes for Magicians. That's one of my books because no matter what magic you have to have the presentation with it. So I've collected some from many of these classic books and compiled some of the best scripts in there, which I still use a lot of that to this day. There's a whole bunch. I'll make a video going into more in-depth reviews, like I said, on individual things. Next, we have one of my favorites, Expert at the Card Table by Erdnase. I've done a whole product on this. My mentor, Alan Ackerman, has the definitive work on this, which is absolutely incredible. It's about a dozen videos on that. And that's known as the Bible of Card Magic. But the next one is Scardion Card Tricks. This is one of my favorites. And this has to do with self-working card miracles. Now, I've done many products on self-working card magic. Now, I love self-working card magic. In this book, there's 155 self-working card miracles, and that's by John Scarney, called Scarney on Card Tricks. That's one of my favorite. Next, we have Coin Magic by Jean Hugard. Whether you're a professional magician looking to add to your repertoire, just learning some tricks for fun, the classic Coin Magic book, which is Coin Magic by Jean Hugard, is a comprehensive collection of coin magic, coin sleights, with more than 100 tips and tricks to help you master the art and illusion of sleight of hand with coins. Next, we have Money Magic by Jean Hugard, and that has over 100 magic tricks and sleights and methods with money and bills, what they call banknotes. Next, we have Later Magic, and this is one of the trilogy of Professor Hoffman. Now, this is a big book. It has 764 pages. You're going to learn hundreds of amazing classic magic in it. Okay, the next is it's a lost book. It's called Tricks with Watches by Sam Berlin. He's the creator of the Berlin Thimble Act that I use in my stage act. This is an incredible book because it teaches you 15 sleights with a watch, 26 original watch routines, 5 watch tricks, and 8 various watch vanishes. So that's included in this product of mine. Next, I won't go into it. It's an extensive list of my 70 instructional magic videos that are in this product. So the name of this product is called New Classics of Magic Big Bundle Collection, and this is $200. And this is one of my products. But if you want to get access to this and all of my products, which is over 240 products, that's thousands of magic tricks from close-up card magic, coin magic, mentalism, stage magic, every different kind of magic for only $20 a month. You can get access right now to Master Magic membership. So join now, and I'll see you on the inside.